From the 7 different representations, my partner and I only used the social groups of gender and age. If I fast forward the film to the very first point when we see the male and female sitting together, we can automatically see here that the female is stereotypically represented as vulnerable and innocent through the mise-en-scène in her costume, which is in the colour white, whereas the male is stereotypically represented as powerful through his dark costume. However, if I skip to the title sequence near the end, you can see that the female's costume has changed from being white to black, therefore suggesting her personality has changed. It also shows the anti-stereotypical side of her being powerful, which is also supported through the fact that the editing and sound is continuous and faster. If I skip part of the film and go straight to the argument scene, you can see we have created more representations of gender through the narrative and cinematography. Here, the narrative shows that the male is stereotypically violent towards the woman since he is slapping her. It is also supported through the ear-ringing sound, suggesting he is powerful enough to make a massive impact on her. The cinematography of the low angle also represents the male as superior, since the fact that him towering over her is signifying that he owns her. The female in this low angle is represented as weak, which is also supported by the editing since it cuts to her remembering a happy time in her relationship, therefore also suggesting her naivety. If I skip to the same spot in the title sequence, the male is represented anti-stereotypically. The fact that he is not featured at all and the female is in the middle of the frame by herself shows that he could have become weak somewhere in the narrative. Going back to the two-shot of the male and female, we can see the representation of age. In this scene, we have the female innocently giving the male a necklace, which anti-stereotypically represents teenagers or young adults as calm and quiet. However, if I skip to the scene just before the title sequence, we have a stereotypical view of how young adults can be dangerous and violent. It can be seen stereotypically since it is more likely young adults or teenagers to misbehave or create chaos.